What's up, Quadcopter fans? HiringADrone.com. Today I'm going to be flying my Flame Wheel knockoff, DJI Flame Wheel knockoff F450. Now I have my transmitter here. I just installed some new lights onto the quadcopter on the rear, some red ones, white in the front, so the red are the orientation. So I actually hooked the lights up to this three position switch. So we're going to go ahead and turn them off, turn them on, and quadcopter is not in self-leveling mode right now, so we'll go ahead and arm the motors, take off, and then GoPro is recording. So we'll go ahead and get it steady, flip on our self-leveling here, and just doing a test flight to see how the lights are going to look. Very visible even in the daylight. There's a strong breeze coming in from the left hand side, so we're compensating for a little bit of that. Quadcopter's handling great. Now the transmitter I did accidentally leave on overnight, so the batteries might be a little bit worn down on them. I have about 9.6 volts for the battery on the transmitter. No gimbal, just a straight GoPro attachment on the bottom of the quadcopter. We're fairly high up right now. Cruise this thing around. So the lights are definitely very noticeable. You can see the red in the back, white in the front. So that helps out, gives this thing a little bit of orientation. It's a little bit difficult to fly in the daylight, and there was no flying at night. It just didn't have any lights on it at all. But it can switch the light pattern around, so then that way it's blinking. You can turn the lights off and then turn them back on. So it's really nice having it on that switch before it was tied into the throttle to channel 3. It's the PIT, the pitch channel on the transmitter. So making that adjustment, if you don't know how to separate the two on the Turnigy 9X transmitter, made a video, put it on the channel, so that way you can see how I did it. Fairly easy to do. This thing's handling great. And on this F450 and all the quadcopters I have, I always try to do a once over before taking it out to fly, just to make sure, because you know, with the camera on board. So just cruise it around nice and steady. The battery has been sitting for about 2 days now. It's been pretty rainy out, so haven't had a chance to fly it recently, but we'll take it up high. And it's fairly breezy, so we don't want to get too high up there. Start bringing it down in stages. Those lights, you can definitely see them, which is a huge plus. When it does get way up there, you do have your orientation. I always like to bring this down in stages just because of the weight. Give it some resistance, so it's not that far drop in case it doesn't have enough juice to power it up and keep it from smacking off the ground. So just fly over here by this tree. So happy with the light purchase. All total, I think I got with the power distributor, the light strips, about So $3 a piece on the light strips. The distributor about $5. So the lights come in a set of 2, and then I have an extension cable running from the power distributor for the lights to the battery that's strapped in on the bottom. That was probably the most expensive part. That was about $7. So all total, probably about $20 to get some lights on the quadcopter, which is definitely well worth it. Considering this thing has all the same colored blades, the carbon fiber blades, and it's a little difficult to tell the orientation on this sometimes, especially when it gets far out there or super high up in the air. You do have your different colored motor arms, but you know, those are limited, especially depending on the visibility that you're dealing with. So probably going on about about 5 minutes now flight time. So get ready to wrap it up. It's very muddy, very wet, so you know, I don't want to chance it, accidentally get this thing into some water, ruin it. But happy with the lights. I can definitely see them, and get some headlights for it too, and a tail light. And probably try to take it out for a night flight. I haven't taken this one out for a night flight. I've taken all the other ones out, but get a little close so we can take a look at it. So this is the F450 flame wheel knockoff do-it-yourself kit. Sunny Sky motors on it, KK 2.15 board. Turnigy 2200 battery. It has a Turnigy 9X transmitter, Simon K Hobby King 30 amp ESCs, and DJI landing gear on there, or knockoff. So go ahead and take it in for a landing, and if you have questions about how to set the lights up, feel free to leave a comment in the section below. Be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel for more upcoming videos in the future.